Okay, so here we are. Another instructional video for the day. This one will be going trenching armored vehicles and anti-tank obstacles. Okay, this is not to be confused with this bad boy right here, the anti-tank mine. No, this is just something that you can do when you're in the middle of a battle. Bust out, let's see, who's got it? This bad boy right here. The shovel. Yes, the shovel. I hear a lot of people say, oh, shoveling enlisted is useless, you can't do anything, it takes too much time, this, that, everything else. Look, people, if you're not using your imaginations, if you don't know that you can actually fucking dig like this and make something, you know, kind of something like this. I mean, I could probably extend it a little bit out here, but for instructional purposes, you know, this is good. We're going to demonstrate. I'm pretty sure you can see the concept on how this is supposed to work. So for future reference, when further on in the video, if you hear me refer to the enemy side of the obstacle, that's this side. Okay, the enemy side of the obstacle is always referring to the side the enemy is approaching from. So for this, they're moving right to left via the screen, south to north via the map, so on and so forth. This is the friendly side. This is the side you operate from. Typically, when you're doing any kind of an obstacle, you want to work from the front of the enemy side inward to the friendly side, like so. So, any tank right here, trenching. War Thunder. Enlisted doesn't really give you an opportunity to really kind of round off the grade. Typically, if you're going to do a trenching obstacle like this for armored vehicles, you'd want this to kind of smooth in, kind of ease you into the trench, and then you have your 85 to 90 degree angle just right here. Like I said, you can pretty much see how it's supposed to operate, how it's supposed to work. Tank drives up, hits the trench, gets stuck right there, and in the event that he does actually bottom out and he does have enough power to try and climb out, that's why you have these little check hedgehogs right here, lined with barbed wire. Right, you got your wire obstacles incorporated into it, right, just in case they try to jump out and they're like, oh, hey, we gotta, oh no, fuck, I'm stuck, help me, right? So basically, as he's moving up, he's gonna hit the check hedgehog, and you know, it's gonna be a very, very shitty day for him. Gotta bandage myself up there. So let's see how this goes. We'll take the place of the gunner seat, and we will now drive forward. Look at that. Would you check that out? As intended. Now, I have noticed that when a tank does run over the wire obstacles, they do take them out. Hey, Gaijin, dark side, whoever works on this game, hey, give us wire spikes or Bangalore torpedoes so we can clear shit like this out, please. So, anyway, yeah, that's basically, again, that's how it works. That's the concept of it. Here, I will be showing some concept screenshots of something like this in the middle of a battle. Here, you will see a Sherman Firefly starting to approach the obstacle. And here, Once again, through the magic of editing on Share Factory, you will actually see his ass end sticking right up out of the fucking trench. That whole bits of explosion, I'll actually zoom it in here a little bit and circle in case people really, really need to fucking see it. So, now, with that out of the way, obviously, you know, you have the obstacle here, you got that, the wire, you got the tank trap. You can still continue if you wanted to kind of beef this up. Any personnel mines are always a good one. I like putting them up right in front of the wire obstacles, so that way, you know, say the tank crew, you know, they bail out, and they're, you know, they're sitting here and they're just kind of fucking around, you know, and then, you know, you got this fucking AP mine here in the fucking grass that they step on, just, you know, surprise, motherfucker, bouncing Betty, you're missing an arm, you're bleeding out, you're dead in about 3 to 4 minutes, right? And that's on top of the wire, that's on top of the hedgehog, you know, things like that. You can also use obstacles like this to kind of divert the enemy into an area you want them to go. Now, why do I say this? Well, it's because I have noticed the majority of tankers in general are just dumb fucks. They they say, oh, there's the road, go forward, okay. Reason I'm calling tankers dumb fucks is because I was actually a combat engineer in the army. We did an 11 row in Korea, and an M1 tried to negotiate it with about the same amount of success as this BT5 has had trying to negotiate my trench. So, that's why tankers are stupid, okay? But, since they're stupid, you can also use that to your advantage to maneuver them, because they're going to take the path of least resistance. And that's when you pop up with this bad boy right here. You just throw down an anti-tank mine. Normandy's real good for this, especially at the start where you have the two bottlenecks there for the tanks. What I'll do every now and again is I'll actually plug one of those up and I'll plop one of these in the opening one, right? Typically I'll go right, left if I'm defending, but, you know, it depends on the day. But yeah, most tankers, you know, Sherman, Stewart guys, what have you, they're going to see, you know, your giant ball of fuck, right? They're going to go, oh fuck, what do I do? Hey, you know what? This one's plugged up. There's another fucking route over here I can take. Why don't I take that one? And, you know, because you can understand that humans are lazy pieces of shit at times and don't really want to do a whole lot of work. Yeah, you end up getting a tank crew kill because, you know, he really did not want to go through that obstacle. And you maneuvered him into your landmine. So, with that done, this has been just a crash course on trenching, obstacles. There are other different kind of things you can do, but for the people out there that continue to say that this piece of equipment is useless, it does not belong to the game, well, I will just tell you, you're pretty dumb, you're not using your imaginations. You definitely need to think outside the box here. You know, this isn't just, you know, dig a trench. This is dig an obstacle. This is dig, you know, a spawn pit for extra protection in case, you know, a rocket attack comes in from the air. You know, I mean, you can do a lot of things with the shovel. You know, point in case. You know what? Let's go. I think I've done a video on this already, but you know, you can dig like a little, like what I call spawn pits. You know, little fucking squares. You set them up with some ammo and the spawn point, and you put some sandbags in front of it. I mean, you got yourself a nice little hidey hole there to kind of fight from, and if you're really getting pounded, you can jump back in the hole and protect yourself. Guys, This thing, this shovel, you know, I hate to use the Deathcore Krieg meme here, but I mean, like, think like a Krieger. Like, this is more powerful than you can fucking imagine. I mean, I've shown you the screenshots of it. You can stop whole fucking advances with just a shovel if used properly. So, to that end, that's where I'm gonna end it here. You see, I do videos from time to time on stuff like this, so yeah. Go on, leave a comment down in the bottom, and I'll be seeing you guys later.